Good afternoon, class of 2024. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Ball State University and to this freshman conversation. I am Dr. Susana Rivera-Mills, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, and it is my honor to serve as the Chief Academic Officer. The freshman convocation is a long-standing tradition at Ball State, and it is an opportunity for all of us to come together in the excitement of a new school year and to reflect on the year to come. Now, normally we would be in Emmons Auditorium in the center of campus, and I would be joined by many faculty colleagues who would attend in their academic regalia as a sign of their commitment to you and your academic success. This year is different. We are not holding a physical convocation, and I know your excitement is likely mixed with the anxiety of being successful while being safe in this uncertain time. But I hope that this conversation will lessen your anxiety and reassure you that the faculty, staff, and your fellow students are ready to welcome you, guide you, and assist you on this journey. In a few moments, I will introduce you to others in today's conversation. But first, I want to spend some time talking about you and even bragging a little about you. This year's class is remarkable in many ways. Our graduates frequently tell us that they often learn as much from fellow students as they do from faculty, and that some of the most powerful learning occurs when they engage with people from very different backgrounds and life experiences from their own. This profile of our class is a celebration of the diversity of our student community, and I am honored to share with you a few outstanding facts about you and your fellow students. There are 5,131 new students registered for this coming fall term, and this includes freshmen, transfers, and graduate students. 3,440 of the new students are classified as first-time freshmen. There are 506 transfer students and almost 1,185 new graduate students. This is an ethnically and culturally diverse class. In fact, this is the most diverse class, with nearly 24% of incoming students being students of color. And we welcome 51 new international students from 25 different countries. The incoming class boasts 1,419 students who are the first in their families to attend college, and 43 students who are members of the armed forces, reservists, or veterans. Among the incoming freshmen, 3,098 are from Indiana, with 91 of 92 counties represented. A little over 11% of you are from outside Indiana. However, the new class has members from 34 states plus Puerto Rico and U.S. military locations. The youngest incoming student just turned 16 years old, and the oldest, or most chronologically seasoned, is 70 years of age, showing all of us that we can be lifetime learners. You also have a total of 186 declared majors across each of Ball State's academic colleges. This new class is also impressive in its academic achievements. Your average GPA is 3.53, and 18%, or 620 students of the class, have a 4.0 GPA or higher. 516 of you are presidential scholars, and 347 of you have been admitted to the Honors College. Congratulations for all that you have achieved. We think you have made the right choice in becoming a Cardinal, and we are honored to have you as the newest members of the Ball State community. Now I'm pleased to introduce your Student Government Association President, Connor Sanburn. Originally from Kokomo, Indiana, Connor is a senior studying telecommunications with a focus in sales and promotion, and with minors in strategic and campaign communication. He is a member of Sigma Chi fraternity and a project manager specialist at the Digital Corps. Connor notes that one reason he originally chose to attend Ball State was that it was close to home. He also notes that he hardly goes home anymore. Welcome, Connor.
Hello, students. I'm so thrilled to welcome you to our campus this fall. Now, these past few months have been challenging for everyone, especially for you. And as your Student Government Association president, my job has been to make sure and help ready the campus for your arrival by making sure that surfaces are sanitized, social distancing protocols are in place, and use of masks is enforced. Although that sounds different to the typical collegiate experience, you will still have the same opportunities to dive into your majors and minors, join our university organizations, get involved with the Muncie community, and grow as an individual. These things won't change. It will truly be what you make of it. When I first arrived at Ball State back in 2017, I surely could not have imagined that I would be in this position speaking to you today. I was just a wide-eyed and ambitious telecommunications major who was trying to keep the freshman 15 off and make it to his 9 a.m.s on time. But in all seriousness, my advice to you would be to come to campus with a spirit of opportunity. As a freshman, I joined several organizations and even got a job on campus. This allowed me to form my network, to make lifelong friends, and build leadership experience. Now, even though your freshman year will be different from mine, it can still be one to remember. And with these new safety protocols in place across campus, it is all of our responsibility as Ball State Cardinals to care for each other by adhering to these measures. And by following these guidelines, you'll have the same opportunities I had my freshman year. Finally, I'd like to thank the Provost Rivera-Mills and President Mearns for having me share a few words with you today. And I'd especially like to thank you. Your accomplishments and involvements from your previous learning environments will help make Ball State the best it can be. I wish you the best of luck, and chirp, chirp.
Thank you, Connor. Some of you may have previously met President Mearns through his video messages to you and your parents. But because you won't have an opportunity to work with him quite as much as you will with your faculty members, let me take a moment to tell you about your university president. President Mearns has a distinguished background. He earned his undergraduate degree in English from Yale University, where he told me his favorite class was American detective fiction. I also asked about his participation in student organizations, and he admitted to not being in any, but that's understandable because he was on the Yale track team. He also worked for the Yale taxi service, usually for the 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift. He went on to earn a law degree from the University of Virginia. After a legal career that included serving as a federal prosecutor, President Mearns held academic and administrative roles at Cleveland State University, and then he served as president of Northern Kentucky University. He and his wife Jennifer have 5 children. After joining the university in May 2017, President Mearns helped to develop a new strategic plan. Destination 2040, our flight path, establishes a long-range vision for the university that sets priorities across 5 key areas: undergraduate excellence, graduate education and lifetime learning, community engagement and impact, scholarship and societal impact, and institutional and inclusive excellence. Here to welcome you is President Jeff Mearns.
Thank you, Susana. It is a privilege to serve as the president of Ball State University, and it's a pleasure to join my colleagues in welcoming you today, you, the class of 2024. As the provost shared a moment ago, traditionally at this event we would be on stage, I would be dressed in my academic regalia, but as we know, these are not normal times and you are not entering college under normal circumstances. So we are extending our welcome to you through this virtual conversation today. Now, we are fortunate that a team of dedicated people have been very hard at work. They've been preparing for your arrival to our campus. We have done everything we can to give you as normal a college experience as possible, given these extraordinary circumstances. And now we hope that all of you will wear a mask, maintain physical distancing, and please act responsibly to keep yourself and your new classmates safe while you are here. As uncertain as these times are, I hope that all of you are excited to be at Ball State. Now, you may be a little anxious too, and that's just all right. Your high school education has prepared you for the academic rigors of a college experience, and your virtual orientation experience has prepared you for what it means to be a Cardinal. You are ready. Now, of course, I appreciate how challenging these past few months have been. COVID-19 has taken a lot from you, depriving you of many of the traditions and the rituals that were meant to define the final semester of your high school experience. But despite these disappointments, you continue to navigate the challenges of this pandemic with an inner strength, a strength that I believe will come to define your generation. So as you embark on this new journey, all of us at our university, we are committed to your safety and we are committed to your success. Now more than ever, I'm grateful that you have chosen to join us. Thank you so much. And back to you, Susana.
Thank you, President Mearns. Now I am pleased to introduce Dr. Kristen McCauliff, Associate Provost of Faculty Affairs and Associate Professor of Communication Studies. Dr. McCauliff earned her bachelor's degree from Central Michigan, her master's from Wake Forest, and her PhD from the University of Georgia. She joined the faculty of Ball State in the fall of 2009, and she was awarded Ball State University's Outstanding Teaching Award in 2015. She's also an avid Cardinals sports fan. So please meet Dr. Kristen McCauliff.
Thank you, Provost Rivera-Mills. I am proud to represent my fabulous faculty colleagues today and welcome you, the class of 2024, to Ball State. My goal is to talk with you about how to make the most of your time with us and encourage you to think about the classroom as a collaborative space for societal change, rather than a room or learning platform that you go to each day to sit passively. I hope that as you evolve into college students and adults, you'll embrace a new part of your identity, one that is more important than ever, one that I call student citizen. The development of a student citizen begins in the classroom, though it certainly doesn't end there. You all had sound academic performance to be admitted into Ball State, and now you need to take those skills and move them to the next level, a level that means you are content experts, people who excel on assessments and in learning environments that are predictable and organized, but also people who are flexible and ready to take that academic knowledge out into the world. You can't only be content experts. You can't only be test takers and paper writers. In fact, you'll be better test takers and paper writers if you take your content knowledge and use it in the community. So please say yes. Please say yes when my colleagues come to you with a crazy idea. Say yes when you see a need in the community that you think you can engage. Say yes when you are asked by a local organization if you have the skills and knowledge to help. Say yes. You are students, but more importantly, you are citizens. Your knowledge, especially right now, does society no good if it's only visible on tests and papers. In return, my colleagues and I will push you to be your best, celebrate your accomplishments, and remind you when there is more work to be done. And we will seek out opportunities for us to pursue together. I promise that our classrooms are places for you to experiment and create. As you transition to student citizen, we academic citizens are with you every step of the way. So welcome, and let's get to work. Chirp, chirp.
Thank you, Kristen, for that wonderful advice. We are so happy to have you here with us. Being on campus is a privilege, as the president stated, and our ability to remain on campus will depend greatly on your willingness to follow the safety guidelines and requirements we have put in place. Together, we can ensure a safe living and learning environment as we care for one another. We wish you the very best for a successful career at Ball State, and welcome to the Cardinal community. Chirp, chirp.